Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to teach you about reference angle in unit circle. So first, let's do this. So let's have an example problem muna. So if we have sine of 11 pi over 6. So anong angle niya? So let's do this. So we all know how to transform radians into degrees. And just do this so we can cancel the pi's. So 180 divided by 6 is 30 degrees, and then times 11 natin. So 30 times 11 is 330 degrees. So this sine of 11 pi comma 6 is same as sine 330 degrees. So let's just write it here. So, hindi pa rin yan yung answer natin. We're going to use the unit circle to evaluate this without using our calculator. So, we all know that sa unit circle, meron tayong 0 dito, 360 degrees. Kasi pag nag-full rotate siya, babalik siya dyan. We have 90, 180, and 270 degrees. So, yung 330 degrees is lumampas siya hanggang sa 270. So what we can do is just draw a right triangle here. And the reference angle that I'm going to talk about is in this angle. So iba pa siya dun sa theta na nasa 330 degrees. Reference angle is different on this angle. So we need to find the current reference angle. So to find it, we're going to subtract 330 degrees into 270. So we're going to do this. Minus 270. Actually, 330, not 333. So ang reference angle natin is what? 330 minus 270. It's 60 degrees. So sa pamamagitan ng reference angle, we can just use the trigonometry ratio of sine. And then alam natin sa special right triangle, it is root 3 over 2. So we can just write it here. We're going to put the negative sign there because papunta siya sa negative y direction. And then, so that means ang sine to 330 degrees natin is negative root 3 over 2. And that's the answer for this problem. And that is the main use of reference angle. So now let's move on dito sa mga equations that you need to write. Or kahit naman hindi, you can just memorize this or understand these things. So I'm gonna write some formulas. So let's say we have our reference angle. So angle yan. That looks like a 7, but it's a reference angle. So sa reference angle sa quadrant 1 is the angle of that thing. It's the only angle of that thing. So wala talaga siyang reference angle. It is equal to the original angle. Ang reference angle sa quadrant 2 is we're going to subtract 180 minus the angle that we need. So if we have a circle here, a unit circle here, we got 90 sa top side, left side is 180, and sa baba is 270 degrees. So yung quadrant 1 here, angle 2 dyan. So, kapag nasa quadrant 3 naman, what we're going to do is just this. So, it just the angle of the angle in quadrant 3 minus 180. So, we will get the reference angle. So, reference angle naman sa quadrant 4 or angle 4 is angle of 4 minus 270 degrees. So, dito yung nakalagay. And that's basically for the formulas. It's easy to memorize those things, I promise. So let's say we have a angle of 120 degrees. So we're going to find the reference angle of it. So we have 0 here, 360. We have 90 here. We got 180 dito sa kabila and 270 sa baba. So ang 120 is lumabas siya sa 90 degrees. So assume na natin na nandyan siya. So, we're going to draw a right triangle here. And yung reference angle is nandito sa loob. Okay, I'm gonna change my So actually, okay, here. So reference angle niya is here. So to calculate the reference angle there, we're going to take the difference of 180 and 120 degrees, right? So looking back to our formula, we know that. So our reference angle is 60 degrees. So let's make more problem. What if we have theta of 210 degrees? So what we're going to do here, we need to find the reference angle. So again, let's just draw this thing. So we got 0, 360, we got 90 sa taas, we got 180 here, and 270 on the bottom. So drawing it here, we got this. So draw it here from the origin, and yung reference angle is here. So ang formula dyan is 210 minus 180, right? 210 minus the 180 degrees. So the reference angle is basically 30 degrees. Okay, let's move on to our more problems. So what if we have theta of what number? Let's say negative 150 degrees. So paano naman kapag 150 degrees? So what we're going to do is just add 360. So gagawa ko lang ng video about these things. So we got 210 degrees. Para lang siyang umikot ulit sa unit circle. And papunta naman siya ngayong counterclockwise. Kasi kapag negative, it is moving from clockwise direction. So got this here. So ang 210 degrees is lumampas lang siya sa 180 degrees. So we can just draw our right triangle. Oops, we must draw it to the origin. There, and then yung reference angle is on the way here. So what we need to do is just subtract it. Take the difference between 210 and 180. So our reference angle is just the same as earlier. It is 30 degrees. Okay. Next, if we have theta is equals to negative 240 degrees. So again, we're just going to add 360 if it's negative. So the answer is here is 120 degrees. So we need to find 120 degrees and its reference angle. Let's just draw the unit circle here. Maglagay tayo ng mga palatandaan. Here. 180 is equal to pi though. And 270 is 3 pi over 2. So 120 is just basically over here. So just use our right triangle. There we go. And so we got this. So reference angle here, to calculate it, we need to subtract 180 and 120. So we got this thing. So there you go. So our reference angle is 60 degrees. So as we can see naman, it is always on the special right triangle of 60-30. 30-60-90 special right triangle. So it will become easy to evaluate kapag nasa sine, cosine, tangent functions tayo. So now, what if we have a degree in radians? A radians problem. So basically, we're just going to convert it again into degrees. Okay, something just pop out. So we got 60 here kasi 180 divided by 3 is 60 and times 2 natin. So we got 120 degrees. So we all know how to calculate this by plotting it here. Okay. We got this and here. So 120 is lumampas lang siya na 90 degrees. Then we're going to write the right triangle, draw the right triangle, and dito yung reference angle niya. So to calculate the reference angle, we're going to subtract 180 minus 120 degrees. So what we got now is 60 degrees. And that's basically it. So okay, now let's have this. So, what if naman ang theta natin is 180? So, ang reference angle dito is just basically 0 by using our formula. Right? 180 minus 180 lang yung maglalagay dun. Or we can use the other formula, which is still 0. So, dito lang siya. So, kapag nag-straight rin yan sa 90 degrees, it will also become 0. Or sa straight sa 270, it is reference angle is 0. Because we cannot draw a right triangle, right, at 0 angle. And that's basically it for this video.